Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a quick, very much needed update on Bitcoin. Obviously, to do with the ETFs. I mean, yesterday I haven't covered Bitcoin since, but yesterday we obviously got the fake tweet by the SEC, which caused a pump. Not that much of a pump actually, but it got. But yeah, very quickly Gary came with the tweet that the SEC account was compromised. So we dropped down straight away. And right now, I mean, the situation is a little bit unclear. It seems to me that the ETF has been accepted, but I'm not too sure about that. I mean, the thing is right now we're kind of in the dark, right? Because if you look at the SEC's Twitter account, which I would say is still, even though it was compromised yesterday, is still one of the best sources for this information. If you look at that, I mean, there's no information on this. It could be that they don't want to post information on this because it was compromised. If I go to their website, I don't think I'll see anything. But then we are receiving news from these spot Bitcoin ETF providers that trading is starting very soon. So, like I said, it seems to me we're kind of in the dark, but it seems to me that the ETF has been accepted. But that does not make the situation any easier. And just in general, I mean, I'll tell you what my ideal scenario is. I'll tell you that, and what I'll look for. But right now, look, it doesn't seem it should be on the news. My internet is very bad at this moment, where I'm working from. But it'll load in the background. But if you look at Bitcoin right now, I mean, it seems to have been accepted, but we're getting a ton of volatility. We're not sure what we're not sure what it means. I mean, we're getting a lot of volatility. We could get a sell the news effect, right? Which would be bearish. But then again, we could also have once the actual event gets published, the actual news gets published. Yeah, right here. There's no big news. When it actually gets published, we could also pump from here. My ideal scenario, just to give you that in advance, is that Bitcoin would just stay in this consolidation between 48,000, maybe a little bit higher, but between 48,000 and 44,000, and that slowly the Bitcoin dominance will start to decrease. Bitcoin dominance has been decreasing. I mean, Ethereum right now is actually doing pretty well. We also bought Ethereum, by the way, this morning. But no, I mean, that would be the ideal scenario because then you get a lot of trade setups. But for now, what I would say, because of the big number of possibilities here, it's also, I wouldn't say it's likely, but it's also a possibility that the ETF gets rejected for some reason and that the ETF providers were just too quick, in which case we'll have a huge drop, right? So the main thing I would say is to look at this as a technical structure. And if you look at this as a technical structure, what you'll say is that our main resistance level, which has been proven time and time again, is right here between 47 and 48,000, especially 47,000. And then our main support level, which has also been tested in the last day, is this support level right here at 45 and 44,500. So wait for one of those levels to break. And if I would think about the current structure of the market and just the market circumstances, I would say a bullish breakout is more likely. The ETF is probably accepted. We'll probably still have a spike once we actually get the news, the news from the SEC at least. And then we're probably going to start talking about the Bitcoin halving next week, which is again going to provide bullish momentum. So bullish breakout, I would say, is most likely. And then my next price target would be 50,000. But if we're technically looking at the price, 50,000 is cool. But it's really like 52,000, which is the main price target. So I would say that's most likely. But wait for that bullish or bearish breakout, and you'll know what's going to happen. In times like these, I mean, you can try to predict fundamentals, and you might make some money with it. But that's not the way I look at it. All right, so these are my thoughts. I think this is what you need to know. If you want to know what I'm trading, and for example, when I bought Ethereum this morning, consider joining my premium and signal group. Links to that will be down in the description, but that's completely up to you to check out, and it's not loading, so check that out if you want to. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.